Hello there. Welcome back to the Windward Priestess YouTube channel. So it's been a couple weeks since I've done a weekly check-in. I've had a busy couple of past few weeks, so pardon the absence, but I'm back and ready to do a weekly check-in for the week ahead. So I wanted to do the weekly forecast, what to expect for the week ahead. And then I also wanted to do an extra little check-in today. We've got a full moon and an eclipse on the same day. So I wanted to do a check-in and see what is that full moon eclipse energy bringing for us. So we've got 3 different groups to choose from today. Group number 1 is here at the top, group number 2 in the center, and group number 3 at the bottom. So put the video on pause if you need to. Take a look at each of these cards, kind of meditate on it and see which one you're more drawn to. And then we'll get started with the reading. All right, if you chose card number 1, that was at the top of the screen, this is your reading. So group number 1, let's first check in, see what this full moon eclipse energy is bringing to us. So we've got gracious receptivity. If there were a manual for optimal human experience, one of the most potent points would be gratitude. It is the backbone of all spiritual practice. When we shift our perspective from what we are lacking, needing, and desiring, we temporarily replace the survival factor with the resonance for thriving. Giving and receptivity is a two-way flow. Each allows space for the other. Gratitude, self-love, and self-worth are interwoven with the capacity to receive. Together, they nourish your soul. Step into your heart space by listing all you are grateful for and notice how full you start to feel. From here, your gifting capacity can spiral upward. There's your card. So we're going to set that off to the side and get out our tarot cards. I'm going to shuffle these cards and just kind of see what we've got for the week ahead. So what can group 1 expect for this week ahead? This full moon and eclipse energy and the week ahead. What's upcoming for group number 1? What does group number 1 need to know for the week ahead? What lies in store for group number 1 this week? I'm going to do a pretty good shuffle on these cards. I didn't pre-shuffle anything, so we're going to shuffle pretty good with these cards today just to make sure we've got the old energy cleared out and make way for your reading. So group number 1, what do they need to know for this week ahead? What's upcoming? What can they expect for this week? All right, that feels pretty good, group 1. Let's see what we've got here. Week ahead. What's upcoming for the week ahead for group 1? Oh, hello. Okay, well, apparently we've got all sorts of things upcoming here. All right, we've got the 2 of Wands. The Fool wanted to come out there. Seven of Pentacles. So group number 1, I see some sort of path opening for you. And this feels like some sort of new opportunity coming in. An opportunity for growth, an opportunity for expansion. I see with that growth and expansion, though, some fear and self-doubt kind of coming in also. Not really sure if this is the right opportunity for you. Feelings of, am I good enough for this opportunity? Is this opportunity going to be successful? And from what I see here, it looks like yes, that opportunity is going to be successful. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time and some work, some effort for you to put in. But once you get through that kind of trial and error period, figuring out what you want to do, how you want to do it, I see positive outcomes for you. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, success, and just kind of feeling settled and at peace with whatever this is that's incoming for you. So some sort of path opening, new beginning for you this week, group number 1. And since we are looking also at that full moon and eclipse energy, I want to pull one of these Sacred Cycles Oracle cards too, and just kind of get a picture, maybe of what this opportunity is, what exactly is going on here. See if it'll give us some kind of idea there of what exactly is happening. All right, so we've got the Maiden card here. And I'm just going to read from the book for you for the Maiden card. I feel like there's some message in here from the book for you with this Maiden card. So the Maiden card says, I let my inner child light the way. A youthful vibrancy defines the maiden phase in the cycle of life, an embodiment of delight found in endless exploration. There is an opportunity for new beginnings at this point in the journey. This infusion of energy works to re-enchant you with what is the most present and needing your attention. It is a time of rediscovery and growth. Like a child at play with the world, the maiden archetype is alive within you and ready to guide you with a pure heart and bright eyes. To expand this fresh energy, all you need to do is listen to your inner child, who is asking you to come out and play. Make a game of life wherever possible so that creative energy may flow unimpeded once again. And so in the book, at the bottom of each of these, it has a journal prompt. And I feel this journal prompt may be beneficial for you. So your journal prompt is, what does my inner child need most at this time? And I feel like with this new beginning and this kind of uncertainty of, am I good enough? I feel like working through that could be good for you. So I would kind of urge you this week, get out your journal or a piece of paper, write your journal prompt at the top. So write down, what does my inner child need most at this time? And then just start writing. Doesn't matter at first if the words make any sense. Just write whatever comes to mind. Keep writing until you feel like you're done, and then go back, look at it, and just kind of see what you've written down there, what your inner child needs most at this time, and give that to your inner child. Let your inner child have what it is that you feel it needs most at this time. All right, group 1, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you have a very good week. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Hello there. If you chose group number 2, the card that was in the center, this is your reading. So group number 2, this is your card here. And if we flip your card over, it's got some advice written down here for you. So we're looking into what this full moon and eclipse energy is bringing to you, and then what lies ahead for your week ahead. So this card says this full moon is apparently bringing you some unique gifts. We all have gifts to bring to the world. If we all did what we truly excelled in and enjoyed, our talents and abilities would enable our communities and our planet to thrive. If you haven't connected with your purpose, look at your quirks and what they are telling you. What makes you unique? Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits. Things you have considered shortcomings might be the qualities that enable your gifts. Are there things you'd like to try or feel pulled to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers. You may never know what they may reveal. So some sort of unique gifts, maybe some spiritual awakening coming to you with this full moon and eclipse. All right, so let's set her over here. There we go. And then let's pull some tarot to kind of check in and see what this week has in store for you. So let me get these cards shuffled here. I'm going to shuffle a few times here. So group number 2. What's in store for them this week ahead? What do they have to look forward to? Is the upcoming energy for the week ahead for group number 2. What do we have here for group number 2? What can group number 2 expect this week? What do we have here? Got the 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, okay, King of Pentacles, and the Emperor is making an appearance here too. So give me just a second. Let me kind of check into this energy and see what we've got going on here. So it feels like some sort of conflict going on here, but I feel like it's more of an inner conflict. Look here with this Queen of Wands. I feel like it's more of an inner conflict here, and I feel like this Queen of Wands is you, and I feel like group 2, you're trying to make some sort of decision. Now, it could be some sort of decision between 2 different people, maybe 2 different romantic offers coming in, or maybe you're dating 2 different people or kind of talking to 2 different people and trying to decide, do I want to date either one of these people? It could be a job situation. You're trying to decide between 2 different, either 2 different jobs, or if you're in school, maybe 2 different career paths. Which one is going to be the most fulfilling? Which one's going to bring you the most happiness? Which one is going to make you feel the most creative and excited about it? So some sort of decision here and some sort of inner conflict surrounding this decision between 2 different things. And both of these things look like pretty good offers, right? We've got the King of Pentacles, which is typically either someone or something that's very stable, very dependent, mature. And then the Emperor, also very similar energy, very stable, very dependent, very mature. So let's see. Group 2. What do we decide? Or what should we decide? Okay, so with this Hanged one, there needs to be some sort of change in perception. So whatever this situation is, it looks like you need to change the way that you're looking at this. And it could even be as simple as, you know what, maybe you don't even need to make a decision right now. Maybe whatever this is will work itself out in the end and you won't have to decide anything. If this is two separate people, maybe one will walk away, do something different, and you're left with the one who was meant for you. If this is a job choice, it could be maybe this offer's rescinded or this offer doesn't work and you decide, hey, you know what, no, this is definitely the one that I need to decide here. But it feels like whatever this conflict is probably isn't necessary. Oh my goodness, what in the world is going on here? Okay, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, so some sort of change in perception. So if you look at this Five of Cups here, the Five of Cups I call the River of Tears, because she's crying, sad over all these cups who've spilled over into the river here. She doesn't realize there are two full cups behind her, ready to go. She hasn't lost everything, and she just turns around, changes her perception, if you will. She's still got everything she needs right here. And then with our Three of Cups and Knight of Pentacles kind of wrapping up here, I really just feel like whatever this decision is, it's gonna make itself clear, whatever it is that you need to do. So step out of that space of worry, maybe go out with friends, have some fun with friends, take your mind off of it, let it work itself out, because it looks like it's gonna work itself out. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching. Group number 3, hello there. If you chose this card that was at the bottom of the screen when we did the pick a card choices, this is your reading. So this is your card, group number 3. I love this card. It is so beautiful and so odd and so intricate and detailed. So let's flip the card over and see, what is this full moon eclipse bringing for you? So this card is the Violet Flame. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs and become empowered beings, life presents more opportunities to grow than before. Your sensitivity will be heightening, so it may be harder to spend time in places with certain energies. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy field? A routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high, and help you to see through illusions that block or disorient. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance. So it looks like this full moon and eclipse is bringing you the gift of the violet flame and the gift of deepening your spiritual practice. So if you haven't ever connected with the violet flame, there are some pretty good violet flame meditation videos that you can find actually here on YouTube. If I think about it, I'm not gonna promise I'm going to remember to do this, but I will try. If I think about it, I will put a link to one that I really like. There's one that I really, really like. If I can find it, I'll put the link below. But if you just do a Google search or a YouTube search of Violet Flame, there are a lot of meditations that come in. And Violet Flame is really good for healing, really good for grounding, really good for cleansing your sort of energetic field, if you will. So sounds like it's bringing you some balance, bring in those self-care practices, and grow your spiritual practice. So those are all very, very good things that this moon is bringing you. All right, so let's pull some tarot and look into your week ahead and see what we've got going on here. So let me shuffle these cards. Actually, let me move these over here. I'm just going to cleanse them with smoke. I've got some incense going over here. So let's do a little smoke clearing with these before we get started, because I use this deck with group 1, but I want to use these for you too, group number 3. All right, group number 3. I've got a couple sliding out here. Ooh, okay. So we've got, look here, we've got the 4 of Wands, we've got the 5 of Swords. Now this 5 of Swords came out for group 1 also. So if you were drawn to group number 1, you may want to just go take a peek at group number 1. I don't know, there may be a message there for you also. Haven't really gotten into the energy of this reading yet, so I can't tell you if the energies are similar yet, but with that 5 of Swords being in both and me feeling kind of drawn to use this deck for both, there may be similar energies there, or at least some message for you in group 1. So I couldn't really decide between group 1 and group number 3. You may want to go back and take a peek at group 1. There may be a message there for you. That's way too many cards. I'm going to put those back there. Thank you. All right, so group number 3. Hon, what is going on here? So typically the 5 of Swords is about conflict, but in this deck, the 5 of Swords gives me more anxiety energy. The 9 of Swords is typically always my anxiety card, regardless of which deck I'm using. So we're definitely feeling some kind of way about something, and I kind of feel like you're feeling some kind of way about someone or some situation with someone. So with this 4 of Wands and Queen of Cups here, it makes me think you're anxious about, it honestly makes me think you're honest about commitment. Either hold on. Let me just clarify what I'm feeling here before I say anything else. Yeah. So what I'm getting here, group 3. There's definitely some anxiety here, and I feel like you're wanting a new start with someone, but you're not really sure how this is going to work out, right? Like, you kind of feel drawn to them, emotionally connected to them. You feel like there could be a future here. This could be successful, but I'm really scared. I don't really know about this. Do I want to step off of this cliff and with this person, or do I just want to stay here in safety and not get into this? I just heard not get into this again. So maybe you had just gotten out of a relationship and you're not really sure if you want to get back in another relationship. But I feel like it's anxiety around some situation with new beginnings with someone is what I'm feeling like here. Now, group number 1 also had some new beginnings, so it could be similar energy to group 1, but this feels just a little bit different. Yeah, and it feels like group 3. I don't think these cards are yours. I think the one that flipped over was. So I feel like with this, you just need to take that step forward. You just need take that chance and take that step forward. Step off that cliff, group number 3. You're not going to see the magic if you don't take that step. Yeah, like here. With that Wheel of Fortune. I'm not pulling all these cards that fell out, but I feel like this wheel is yours. So I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor, group number 3. I feel like you need to take that step, and you need to take, oh, look here, that Justice card wanted to be there. She came out again. Take that step forward. And I just feel like it's safe. It will be balanced, whatever this is, whatever you went through in the past is not what's happening this time, right? This is a different situation. This is a different person. I don't feel like this is someone returning. I feel like this is someone new. And I feel like it's going to be good. And if you've been thinking about sending them a message and not really sure if you should do it, just do it. Send the message. It's safe. Just do it. All right, group number 3. Last thing I want to do for you, I want to pull one of these Sacred Cycles oracle cards for you, just to get some final energy, some final advice for what to expect this week and what you're going to see with this full moon. So group number 3. Ooh, that was fast. Okay. Let's see what we've got here, group 3. What is your card? Oh, look here. You got the Mother card. So, you know, group number 1 got the Maiden card. And then you guys got the Mother card. And I don't know. I feel like you guys are connected. And maybe with whoever you're connecting to, I don't know. Maybe they picked group 1 and you picked group number 3. It could be. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to read from the book about this Mother card because I feel like there's a message in the book here for you. So the Mother card says, I love myself unconditionally. The archetype of profound nurturing and service, the Mother, ensures that a loving embrace caresses all those who are in need of a tender touch. Boundless compassion shines down upon you through the guidance of the Divine Mother, and fertile abundance in all its form awaits you with the reminder that you are so deeply cared for. All parts of you are welcome and celebrated here. You are being encouraged to open up to connecting with patient role models who may share their wisdom and guide you along your journey. You will discover profound blessings through acts of service and seeking ways to care for others. This becomes a growing cycle of nourishment and fertility for you and those you reach with your gifts. And then at the bottom of all of these, there's a journal prompt. And your journal prompt is, how open am I to receiving care? How do I provide care for others? So get out your journal or a piece of paper, write these down in it at the top, and then just free write whatever you're thinking, whatever comes to mind. If it's one word and then a few minutes later another word comes down, that's okay. Take your time with it. And then once you're finished, feel like you're done, go back, read whatever you wrote down, and just see, how open am I to receiving care? And how do I provide care for others? So, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.